Advise on initial contact you have November.
Okay.
Page Mooney information November. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind 210 at 7 gust 16. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 12,500 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3017. Arriving runway 15.
How are you?
Departing runway 15. Advise on initial contact you have November.
Okay, we're going to start the second part of the flight that we started earlier this morning. We're going to take off from Page. We're going to fly up Lake Powell. We're going to land, do a touch and go at Cal Black. Hop over, do a touch and go at Bullfrog. Fly up along the water pocket fold. Then stop at Wayne Wonderland.
12,500 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3017.
50 minutes in the elevation. Plus or minus for our stop and goes.
Runway 15. Advise on initial contact you have November.
Excellent, Ronnie. I'm glad to hear it. That's great news. And we are going to do this with real world weather. And we're also going to, we've got world traffic running. And we are running pilot to ATC with the chatter files that I backed up. So if we switch this over, we get a barometer first.
Sky conditions 12,500 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3017. Arriving runway 15. Departing runway 15. Advise on initial contact you have November.
Okay, departing 15. I don't use WhatsApp, Bundy, I apologize. But if you send me an email at ontheglideslope@gmail, I will try to reply.
Page Mooney information November. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind 210 at 7 gust 16.
210 at 7.
Sky conditions 12,500 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3017. Arriving runway 15. Departing runway 15. Advise on initial contact you have November.
All right. So, switch it over and we've got the pilot to ATC chatter files running, which sounds cool. As you'll see in a second, I think we're all ready to go. We'll see how things hold up here. This is another stress test for the sim. Let's see, what should we be on here? No, I don't want to do that.
American 1164 is out of...
There's our pilot to ATC running. Pretty cool.
1164 center, roger.
Oh, it's doing that again.
Delta 2854, contact center 134.907.
I might turn that volume down just a titch.
Good morning, sir. 3497, Delta 2854.
1 second, please. There we go. Okay. We're taxiing 15.
Southwest 246, contact center 127.17. Good morning.
And we don't want center frequency, we want Page's Unicom frequency, which is 122.2.
29, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
350, so that's 1429.
Page traffic, ovation 15 Julia Golf, departing runway 15, page traffic. Taxiing to 15, page traffic. Okay. So where are we?
FedEx 3025, contact center 134.37. Good morning. 134.37, FedEx 3025 today.
Shouldn't be giving us chatter on the Unicom frequency though. 122.8. All right. Hello.
Center, good morning, Alaska 248, level 370.
Alaska 248, Center, good
I don't know
morning.
what I was thinking. There we go.
Thank you very much. We'll be on the ground just a little bit. Thank you.
That's interesting. I don't know why it's still showing playing chatter files given that we're on a Unicom frequency. It seems like a weakness in the...
Mark Eddie 71 Fox Delta 10 miles to the south, entering an initial...
I disable chatter.
Overhead to the left brake 36.
We shouldn't be hearing chatter on a Unicom frequency. Well, we'll have to check that out, because that's obviously something I'm not getting right.
Initial for the overhead 36.
I also have world traffic running.
Compare tires, that's on 97805. Clear to the northwest, 2,000 feet, climbing 2,500, last call.
Playing tower? That's interesting. Wonder why it's doing that.
Landing traffic, Command G 739, 2 Papas, 20 miles southeast, will be inbound lane 35.
All right.
No landings.
Now it's playing general Unicom traffic. So that's kind of cool. Stick and Rudder made the chatter files. I think it was $10.
Traffic, Baron 55 Lima, 4 miles to the east, planning to cross midfield for left downwind 36, full stop.
And we are running world traffic, so you can't see it, but if I look at the radar, I can see there is traffic in the area.
Full stop 36.
That's cool. All right, enough configuring, let's fly. Huge, good to see you. Got some southern Utah flying that we're doing today.
3523 Romeo is 10 miles south 3000. We'll be maneuvering here back out to the northwest. Cessna 434 Sierra Papa is upwind runway 18. We're making a right turn out, departing the area to the northwest.
Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Nobody coming. Since this morning, I have replaced the road traffic files I was using, and I turned off World to XP America Mesh because if it was making ridiculous autogen assumptions about page. It looked stupid. No pilot edge, even though we're on the network right now, or we could be on the network. I just wanted to try the world traffic and pilot the ATC thing for a minute.
Traffic 795, 5 miles on the R936, circle 18. Cessna 795, upwind, doing a southwest departure.
Adjust our mixture. For peak RPM, That's about right.
Traffic Cub 902-273 is departing the active 17.
Cycle the prop. Oops.
Traffic checking through November. It's about 2 miles to the northwest of the field, and we're going to be departing the area to the
Okay, that's cool. So pilot to ATC with stick and rudder knew to switch its traffic over. 1 notch flaps for takeoff. Tank is set trim. Set for takeoff.
Traffic 8431 Lima is departing pattern to the south, straight out. Traffic.
Noise canceling headphones on. Lights are ready to go.
Traffic Decathlon 5528 Kilo. South end of the field, back taxi 17 to midfield and then off.
Okay, then we're going to be turning to the northeast. Page traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf departing 15 to the northeast page.
Traffic Skyek 1235 Echo, 5 miles final, runway 36, practice CPS 36, leaving 2,200. Traffic
Okay.
Skyek 1235 Echoes, 1 mile southwest, climbing to 2,500, departing to the southwest, last call.
Here we go. All right, we've got quite a bit of wind coming at us from this side. Drive into the wind. Full power. Off the brakes.
Traffic line 7824 Tango 5 southeast, banner left.
That wind is ridiculous.
7.
Where they have these things, ground handle is ridiculous.
Experimental 110 Lima Victor taking the active.
Next plane's got to get it fixed.
It's going to be south departure.
Pretty good crosswind nonetheless. Okay.
Traffic experimental 110 Lima Victor, just maneuvering the area looking for Bravo Golf, and as soon as we see you, we're going to follow you on pattern. We'll be just touching base.
Windy. Quite windy down here. Okay, there's our power lines.
We just took off. Yeah,
We did just take off too, in fact.
Northeast. Okay.
All right. It's right traffic here. That's traffic for one thing, it's left traffic for, so we're fine here. Phase traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is turning left, crosswind, 15 traffic, page traffic.
Copy that, you're full stops and then in the pattern, or you're going to be clearing the runway?
We're going to be taking off right away.
Gear up. Flaps.
Okay. Experimental Lima Victor, okay, we'll give some space in here.
We're going to go up at about 7,500 feet.
Experimental 0 Lima Victor downwind 36, looking for the other traffic. Oh, we got you on the runway, thanks.
Page traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is departing off the crosswind to the northeast, final call page. Okay.
Yes, sir. Traffic, line number 36.
What's your position?
And 0 Lima Victor, we're clear of the runway 36.
Okay, we'll follow the lake up. It's like just me. I wonder if I'm in fact streaming.
Downwind 35 departure. That'll be leading the area to the south.
Yeah, it looks like we're streaming. Just quiet at the moment. I'll go up to 9,500 feet.
461 Bravo Golf, about 3 miles to the east. We'll be joining up
okay.
on the left downwind from runway 18.
Let's find our nearest center frequency.
Traffic, Skyrim 461 Bravo Golf, joining up on the downwind for 18. Traffic, Top Rail 461 Bravo Golf, turning left, base runway 18 for the grass.
.127.55 for Denver Center. All right.
So Jeff 406, climbing about 1,000 feet a minute.
Affirmative.
Okay, Roger. I'll just need you to hold that or better through 38 for traffic.
Action Jet 406, will do.
Thanks.
All right.
That was 3460, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
3437, Sky 3460, good day.
Okay, we're coming up to 9,500 feet.
Delta 1698 Center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 1698, morning.
Compass 1429 to get traffic to Compass 5729.
Go ahead.
Were you assigned Mach 77 or less, or is that just what you were flying?
Nah, yeah, previous controller gave us 77.
Roger. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll still need that traffic crossing ahead of you at 35.
Okay.
Navajo Mountain down there.
Jet 406, thanks for the climb, normal rate up to 41, fine.
Jet 406, normal rate through 41.
Coming out of our climb, coming into cruise. Memory, good to see you. Well, is it an X-plane or the aircraft? I actually think it's in a little of both. I first noticed it in the Just Flight Arrow and the Just Flight Warrior. The Cessna, default Cessna and X-plane doesn't do it, near as I can tell. This Mooney does. So I think it's probably a bug in X-plane that is dependent to a certain extent on the aircraft, if that makes sense.
Contact center 127.17.
Okay, let's.
Good morning.
2717, take care.
Stop at 1646.
Let's get ourselves leveled off here.
350.
Level 350, stop.
For cruise. Take us back to 2400. Okay, so the program, we're going to go do a touch and go at Cal Black, and then we're going to do a touch and go at Bullfrog, and then we're going to fly up to 38U. We're running world traffic, and so there's some traffic in the area, and we're also running pilot to ATC with the chatter files from Stick and Rudder, which is what's giving us that center traffic, which sounds cool.
Compass 5729, contact
now we'll get advisories.
4.37.
See if how this works.
29, take care.
Denver Center, November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following from Kilo Papa Golf Alpha to 38 Uniform, 9,500.
1846, contact 127.17, and now I'll hire for you there. Okay.
2717.
Let's try it again. Center radio check.
Denver Center frequency is 127.55. You are loud and clear.
Denver Center, November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following from Kilo Papa Golf Alpha to 38 uniform at 9,500.
November 15 Juliet Golf, please repeat request with destination airport identifier. Good afternoon. We do not have your flight plan.
Stream 280.
They shouldn't need my flight plan because it's VFR, but maybe that's something in pilot to ATC I don't really appreciate yet. Let me just try entering it real quick.
Bravo cross 9090. And India 102, contact center 1B65. Contact center 125.92.
We'll see.
2592 there.
Good morning from Australia, below the hard deck. Good to see you. Ooh, that's exciting. Memory, I think it might be. I think it's a combination of the airplane and the software. All right, so pilot to ATC wouldn't give me advisories. My lexicon was right. It may not read 38U. It may also have a default setting where it needs a flight plan filed in its system. It's like 610 is going to be about where we want to be. Oh, we've got some clouds here we better avoid. Of course, if you can see through them, they're not clouds.
201 Bravo, contact center 118.42, good day.
Let me try this on pilot to AC again.
201 Bravo, heavy, bye-bye.
38U.
Get every 1197, 7,800 from 10,000.
JetBlue 1197, Sunny Team Flight Level 360.
You're going to love it. I'll be interested to hear what you think about the Vive. Nice view of Navajo Mountain there. So we avoid these clouds. Pilot to ATC has got a spinning desktop that I can see. We'll see if it freaks it out or not. It's certainly hammering the sim for some reason. Not that it shouldn't be hard for it to look up a flight plan. But I've only been using pilot to ATC for a little while, so it might have just crashed the sim. Nope.
Town flight 7214,000.
There we go.
Talon flight 72, Bernard.
So I have the different cloud package working, but these looks just like the normal clouds to me, for the life of me. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. Yeah, I said it. I gave him the destination. Designated is 38 uniform. So we'll try it again. It's got a spinning beach ball right now, so we're going to give it a minute.
NovaJet 90, flight level 410. NovaJet 90.
We're coming up to the main split anyway, so pretty soon here we're going to be going up toward our airport. Those clouds look cool. Kind of a weird angle, but that can happen, I suppose. All right, we'll try it again. Center, November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following from Kilo Papa Golf Alpha to 38 uniform at 9,500.
November 15 Juliet Golf, please repeat request with destination airport identifier.
Yeah, maybe I need to say 38U. Center, November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following from Kilo Papa Golf Alpha to 38 uniform at 9,500.
3025.
Doesn't want to seem to give it to me to 38U.
124.52.
Let's try it again. Center, November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following from Kilo Papa Golf Alpha to 38 uniform, 9,500.
November 15 Juliet Golf, please repeat request with destination airport identifier.
Yeah, it's 38U.
7800 for 10,000.
Center November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following from Kilo Papa Golf Alpha 238 uniform.
November 15 Juliet Golf, please
yeah, it's
repeat
not liking
request
it.
with destination airport identifier.
Steam, climb and maintain 16,000, cleared direct to Providence.
Let me try one more thing. Yeah, I think it's got the 2 and the 2 is confusing it. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll live without it. I usually pick it up with no problem, but I think the fact that it's 38U and I'm saying 238 uniform is probably confusing it. We'll just enjoy the ride. Yeah, so those look just like default clouds to me. Yet I downloaded the cloud variety pack. So, I don't know. Nice little view of a little oasis down there. You see there's a little freshwater seep back in that cave. A lot of those in this neck of the woods.
250, 150. That's my maintain, call 360. 360, 699.
There's the bend that we're flying by.
585, Tango Victor 230.
Hey Floyd, good to see you.
Tango Victor, welcome, climb and maintain, Alpha 290. 90, 585, Tango Victor.
We're getting pretty close to Cal Black. Probably about 10 miles out, so we should probably get ready to make that call. AWAS is 134.375. This might be the most scenic flight that we do for a long time.
Cal Black Memorial Information November. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 23. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3008. Arriving runway 19. Departing runway 19. Advise
okay.
on initial contact you have November.
Okay. 19, standard traffic.
Cal Black Memorial Information November. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10.
So we'll just kind of join the downwind.
Temperature 23. Dew point -4.
There's the bend.
Altimeter 3008.
There's that little bend.
Arriving runway 19. Departing runway 19.
Should be able to see the airport up here pretty soon.
November.
Let's go to the Unicom, which is 123.0.
Cal Black Memorial Information November.
Field should be up there. There it is.
Traffic, Skycatcher 28, entering left downwind at 45.
Okay, so what are we at, 86? Calbeck traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is 7 miles southwest of the field. 8,600 will be making left traffic on the downwind for 19 Cal Black.
And if I land on a 45 for the left downwind, 24.
Just say the destination. Okay, let's try that again. Center November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following 238 uniform, 8,500.
November 15 Juliet Golf, please repeat request with destination airport identifier. Good afternoon.
See?
Traffic. This is Sting 808 Tango Lima. We'll be entering a left.
Center, November 15 Juliet Golf, request VFR flight following. Kilo, Papa Golf Alpha, 38 uniform, 8,500.
Base.
November 15 Juliet Golf, repeat request with destination airport identifier.
I don't like that.
Black MEML Unicom Roger.
Yeah.
Traffic. Cessna.
Traffic.
I don't like it. That's okay. Alright, we'll just go back to our normal calls. Start throttling out.
Stuck mic, check.
Stuck mic check, that was funny. Okay, we'll come down here and then enter on the 45 for the downwind at 5,300 feet. Keep coming down. Go full prop. Okay, Colin, things are good. We are going to fly. We took off from
downwind for runway 33.
Page, and now we're going to do a touch and go here at Cal Black, and then we're going to just hop across the lake to Bullfrog and do a touch and go there, and then we're going to fly up to Wonderland. That's going to mean we're going to have a flight over the Lake Powell recreation area, which is below us, and then we'll fly up along, there's our airport. We'll fly up along Capitol Reef National Park. Callback traffic, November 15 Juliet Golf is directly south of the field, 3 miles, 7,300. We'll be making 45-degree entry left traffic into 19er. Callback.
7 miles to the southeast at 1,700, heading eastbound into traffic.
Okay.
Hey,
Landing lights. Oh, they're on already. Good.
I'll be there about 15, 18 minutes. Yeah, I'll land at your ranch. I'll land on the south meadow there, just over the tree line. Avoid the horses. Yeah, copy.
That was kind of a cool call.
Traffic 5.45, Juliet passing east of the field, northbound.
Cowblock traffic, November 15 Juliet Golf is now 2 miles southeast of the field, making 45-degree entry left traffic, 19er. Cowblock.
Traffic 1041, sending crosswind runway 19er traffic.
Traffic Cessna 763 Sierra Papa, we are left base for 18, will be a touch and go staying in the pattern left turn.
Let's fly a little slip here.
Traffic Cessna 763 Sierra Papa, up 118, will be making a right turn out to the northwest.
Traffic helicopter 75 Whiskey Delta is 3 miles to the west, and we'll be transitioning to east side. We have the
okay, we're going to go sterile traffic here, or sterile traffic, sterile cockpit here pretty quick.
Miles to the west, 1,000.
Roger that. We're about 1 mile to the west, 2,000. Traffic.
We're going to be making a touch and go, and then we're going to be departing to the north. We're going to just hop across northwest. We're going to just hop across to Bullfrog.
We'll be staying 1,000 or below. We got you on TCAS.
Roger that.
Traffic helicopter 75 Whiskey Delta 1 mile to the west. We have the landing traffic.
Also 19er there, I would imagine.
19 will be no factor.
Okay. Cowblack traffic ovation 15 Juliet Golf is joining the left downwind for 19er. We'll be going touch and go, Cowblack. 5,300 feet, right where we're supposed to be.
44 Juliet is 2 miles to the west, cross over the field for a left downwind 17.
Traffic Cessna 760 Sierra Papa, left base 18, touching go.
I designed this scenery in X-Plane, this field, for what that's worth. Good to see it in the game. Looks good. It lays out perfectly on the ortho, doesn't it? Awesome.
Eagles West traffic through runner 44 Juliet, cleared active 170.
Okay, touchdown point. Gear down. 1 notch. Our manifold pressure out. Trim for about 80 knots.
Traffic Cessna 434 Sierra Papa, 6 miles west of 2,500. We're going to enter the 45-degree left curve point.
Traffic Cessna 763 Sierra Papa, final 18, touching go.
Cal Black traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is turning left base 19er. Cal Black. Wow, look at that canyon. That is cool. Look at that.
Traffic
Cessna 434 Sierra Papa, left base runway 18.
Gotta scratch my nose. Speed's good. Descent rate is good. Cal Black traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is turning final for 19er. Touch and go. Cal Black.
Traffic bearing 788 Charlie Fox, 5 miles north-northeast. Entering a right base leg, runway 18.
Final flaps.
Traffic Cessna 763 Sierra Papa, final.
There's one of our new trucks in the new auto package that freeware I downloaded.
Cessna 760 Sierra Papa, turning left base.
We're a little slow.
And then a right turn.
Traffic Cessna 1235 Echo 8 South 2300, setting up for defective CCF.
There we go.
Traffic Cessna 763.
Okay, gears down, undercarriage is set, mixture is rich, prop is set.
Did you say base for 18?
Prop is full.
Base for 18, 763 Sierra Papa.
There's a little ground effect right there.
Traffic Cessna 35 Echo 5 South.
We'll keep the power in because that's how this thing rolls. Okay, full power. Flaps.
Traffic Cessna 1235 Echo, we're turning.
Cal Black traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is on the go. 19er departing to the north across the lake to Bullfrog. Cal Black.
And out to the west, about 2 miles south of the field.
All right. Flaps. Oops. Oh no. I bumped the relocate button. That's better. A little better. Okay, gear up. Flaps. Actually, just keep the gear done. We're just hopping on. You know, we'll stay in flow flight configuration. We're just going across the lake. The Bullfrog Basin. 122.8.
Traffic Sky KCC Mike November is making right crosswind for northwest departure. We'll be climbing up 25.
All right. Cal Black traffic, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is departing off the departure lake to the north to Bullfrog. Last call, Cal Black.
Traffic Cessna 980 Sierra Papa, 1 mile south.
J&G, I think it depends on what you want to do. I think it's incredible. But we can talk about that more in just a second here. Now, I've got a full cockpit that I built for myself that if you look at other videos in the thread, you'll see Bullfrog 4100. Let's not go much higher than 55. 5,600 feet.
On the practice RNAV 36, leave at 3,000 for 2,200.
Okay, switch over to Bullfrog 122.8. Bullfrog traffic ovation 15 Julie Golf is just departing Cal Black, coming across the lake for touch and go. We'll be making left downwind traffic into 19er Bullfrog.
Unicom traffic, Scally 514 Sierra, 7 miles to the
Okay.
Skyhawk 1235 Echoes, 11 miles south.
There we go. Put the gear up.
2,200 on the practice RNAV GPS 36 approach.
And hold it right here about 5,600 for a little flight across the lake. Is it worth it? I think VR is remarkable, personally. Is it what you want? I think that's a more complicated question. There's the first thread, there's the second thread of the lake. So Bullfrog is right up there on that mesa. In fact, that's it right there.
Traffic, Skylane 511 Whiskey, backtaxing to runway 17.
We'll go over about 5,500. Actually, the more interesting, if the wind is still light and variable, let's see, what was it? 134.375, let's just check.
Whiskey, taking off runway 17.
And then I'll look at the thread.
Cal Black Memorial Information November 21.
Hello, Rob.
Zulu weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10.
Okay.
Sky clear.
Well, since it's light and variable.
Point -4. Altimeter 3008. Arriving runway 19. Departing runway 19. Advise.
Let's actually come in on. Come on, read it for me, please. Let's just do this and look it up real quick.
Into terminal 11 Lima Victor back taxiing 35.
Runway 31.
I'm going to go ahead and do a 360 here so we don't go too far.
All right.
Okay,
let's land on 3-1.
Continue straight ahead for a little bit and then turn crosswind.
Okay. There's the one marina. The other one's over here. Let's land on 3-1, that's more fun.
Environmental 0, my Victor's going to be a short approach through 36 simulation engine on.
Actually, it wouldn't be 3-1, it'd be 0-1.
Traffic is now 24548.
Runway 10.
4 miles from the
0-1, okay.
For the RNAV GPS runway 36.
Bullfrog traffic ovation 15 Julie Golf is southwest of the field, southeast of the field. We're going to overfly the field and then make for left traffic into 0-1 Bullfrog.
Clear jet 300 Alpha November, over. Yep,
there's the field.
Weather seems to have gone down there. We think we can make it in, but if we don't, we're wondering if you could, you hear us go miss, to send out the, we've got a car there, or car service, if they could just come to Bergstrom, that'd be great.
They've got some great calls on this.
Okay, yeah, the weather, according to the
All right, we'll overfly
right at
5,500 feet. Bullfrog traffic ovation 15 Julie Golf is going to overfly the field east to west at 5,500 feet. Bullfrog. Because the fun approach is coming in over that cliff.
Just west of the VOR for the Venerto.
And this will give us a chance to just check it out.
Traffic
nice speed here, 100 knots.
To the south, inbound, full stop, runway 20.
There's also a ground, there's a turf field. I designed this one also. And they put it in the game, which is always cool. I don't remember where the windsock is. or even if there is one.
Traffic, Gulfstream November 889 at
Bullfrog is a pretty minor strip.
Gulfstream 4, we're 40 miles.
Key thing is take off before you run out of the room on that cliff.
889 at Charlie Golf, country 18 miles to the west of the airfield, 8,800 on the RNAV GPS 35.
Bullfrog traffic, elevation 15 Julie Golf is directly over the top of the field, east to west, 5,700. We'll be making 45-degree entry left traffic into 01 Bullfrog. Yeah, no windsock. Okay. Bring out some power.
4 miles out for the right downwind for 1,500.
All right. Pattern altitude 5,100 feet. The edge of Lake Powell here, and then we'll fly up there, up to the base of those mountains in the final leg of our little scenic hop today.
Traffic, Skyline Lake 02 on the Victor is about 3 miles southwest. We'll be entering on the left downwind for runway 35.
Bullfrog traffic, elevation 15 Julie Golf, entering on the 45 for left downwind into 01 Bullfrog.
Traffic, Skyline Lake 02 Romeo Victor.
Okay, landing lights are set, mixture is set, gas is on a tank with gas in it, undercarriage is about to go down the lock.
Arriving from the southwest, west-southwest, so left
There we go, 5,100 feet.
26.
Arrest our descent. All right, this is going to be fun. Bullfrog traffic, 15 Julie Golf is joining left downwind for 01 Bullfrog.
East jet, left downwind, runway 26.
This is a narrow strip. Okay, gear down. We're already 1 notch in. Sterile cockpit, throttle back. Trim for 80. Okay.
For traffic, Mooney 5 to southwest.
Pretty good.
45 for left downwind, number 35.
Okay, let's bring it across. Bullfrog traffic, elevation 15 Julie Golf, turning left base 01 Bullfrog. Keep flying it downhill. Gotta go down to get there. Bullfrog traffic, elevation 15 Julie Golf is left base 01 Bullfrog.
Traffic,
Traffic, Piper Archer is about 20 miles.
Bullfrog traffic, elevation 15 Julie Golf, turning final for 01 Bullfrog.
South level 5,500 feet, inbound for runway 26.
Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming.
Traffic Warrior 32 Juliet at turn 1 for
Final flaps. A little bit of a slip here. A little high.
Traffic, Skyhawk 53996.
Speed's pretty good.
Runway 32.
Another slip. Bullfrog traffic, elevation 15 Julie Golf is going touch and go 01 Bullfrog. Little crosswind, not much.
Final, runway 32, full stop.
Okay, full power.
Warrior 4 uniform turning final, runway 32.
Not quite yet. Running out of room. Tight strip.
Traffic Cherokee.
Let's go.
November to the west, departing to the west, last call.
Between those fences, that was cool. Bullfrog traffic of H15 Julie Golf is on the go. We'll be deporting off the departure leg to the north. Off the crosswind, Bullfrog. Okay.
Traffic, Takeoff 239.
You're up. Flaps.
7 miles to the northwest. Coming in for a pattern on the 45 downwind runway 32.
500 feet. We'll make our turn. Bullfrog traffic of H15 Julie Golf is on left crosswind 01, departing off the crosswind to the north. Final call, Bullfrog. Okay.
Traffic.
Traffic 6 is on downwind, runway 19 traffic.
Okay, so now we're basically going to follow the water pocket fold up.
Traffic 200, turn downwind, runway 19.
Go on just one side of, we'll go up at 6,500 feet. That should be okay. Might have to go up to 80. We'll go up to 8,500 feet. Go along the edge, just the edge of Boulder Mountain, past Torrey, and then land in Wayne Wonderland. So Rob, how are things in Japan? And J&G, is it worth it? The VR is pretty amazing. What I would say is find somebody who has it and get some experience, put it on. Some people find it makes them too sick. Doesn't make me very sick, but I would encourage people who are thinking about it to try it on before they buy it. Switch tanks. Boost. Positive fuel flow. Boost. Let's take our landing lights off. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be leaving the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, which is where Lake Powell is. And we're going to be flying up the water pocket fold up along Capitol Reef. Oh, looks like we just had a weather update. Oh boy. Didn't like that, did it? Okay. I look forward to the day when X-Plane does smooth weather transitions. I could be running, I guess I could be running X-Enviro if I wanted. I don't think I activated it. Let's see.
Traffic, it's about 2 miles to the north of the field at
nope.
3,300. Semi-19 now will be landing runway 19. Tailwind's coming in the corridor 65.
Alright, well, 6,500. We might hang out here for now for a second. Those clouds were not in the last weather report.
Miles out.
Cal Black Memorial Information Oscar. 2100 Zulu weather. Wind 140 at 9. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 12,000 scattered.
Okay.
Temperature 24.
We're okay, go up to 8,500.
Altimeter 3006. Arriving runway 19. Departing runway 19. Advise on initial contact you have Oscar.
Alright. Going up to 8,500, flying up the water pocket fold.
100 Zulu weather. Wind 140 at 9. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 12,000 scattered. Temperature 24. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3006. Arriving runway 19. Departing runway 19. Advise on initial contact.
If we wanted to pick up center, we're coming up to Salt Lake Center here in a minute.
Rocket's right base for 7.
So if I'm looking for a postage stamp,
Rocket stern and final 7.
We would feel that in the real world.
The rocket short final 10.
The shadows are flickering still in VR. It's sort of a drag, and I don't think those clouds look any different than the clouds I had before. So I obviously have something not working in terms of how the clouds work. Because I downloaded an improved sky pack or cloud pack, and it doesn't look at all different to me.
Traffic, Trinidad 341 Tango Bravo coming up on midfield out of the southeast for a left downwind for runway 7.
Looking for a center frequency here.
Traffic,
anywhere.
341 Tango Bravo turning left downwind for runway 7.
Not seeing it. Usually ForeFlight gives me those little postage stamps. Maybe if I switch to IFR.
Traffic, Trinidad 341 Tango Bravo turning left base for runway 7.
There we go. Salt Lake City 133.6. That did it.
Traffic, Trinidad 341 Tango Bravo turning final runway 7.
All right.
Southwest 443,
there we go.
Southwest 4043,
Take her back to 2400.
5 Tango.
.com 5990, maintain, follow 410. 410, 699.
And let's get about 50 degrees rich of peak.
300.
175 looks like about our peak. Oh, 180. 190. About 190. Okay, so we'll go down to about 1640. Not 190, 1690.
United 577, center descend now to flood level 220, then cross Caleb at 11,000 to altimeter 3028. 20, cross Caleb at 11,000 out of 577.
Okay, we'll get back down to 8,500 and then we'll be good to go.
43264, contact 12127. 12127.
It's the stick and rudder chatter, and it's playing through pilot to ATC. So it knows when I'm on center, it switches from center. That's pretty cool formation there. So it switches over to center, and then it switches, like before it was on a general comm frequency. So this is the beginning of Capitol Reef National Park here. Along this ridge line, and then you can see why they call it the water pocket fold. It's like this big fold in the earth. And the park goes all the way up there. One of my favorite places in the world. These are the Henry Mountains over here. The Henry Mountains were the last place in the United States. One of the last places in the United States to be mapped, and also has one of the last free-ranging roams of buffalo in the country. How about that? The more you know. And then down here we've got the beautiful water pocket fold. We can see multiple types of sandstone. That yellow stuff is Navajo, and then it's got Moan, Kopi, and Chinle below that. And we're going to fly along the water pocket fold. We're going to go right at the edge of Boulder Mountain, which is right there. That entire area over there used to be most of the Grand Staircase, well it still is for a while, the Grand Staircase National Monument, but current environmental regulations are looking to reduce the size of it significantly. And then up here we have Boulder Mountain, which is this giant tabletop mountain that you can see there. And it's one of the largest kind of single promontories out there. You can see it from space. It's a pretty amazing part of the world. So we'll go up over Boulder, and then we'll have we'll kind of fly over Torrey and Teasdale, and then we'll fly over into Loa, and that's where Wayne Wonderland Airport is.
American 1888, contact center 133.42. C314, American.
It doesn't have Unicom, so we'll or it doesn't have AWAS, so we will overfly that field. I'll go up to 10.5 and give us a better look.
November 4, November Golf, to direct Grand Rapids.
Direct Grand Rapids, 4 November Golf.
We had a problem here. We don't have a whole lot of good options. Really? Maybe down in the center of the fold. There's a dirt road down there. Some pretty good formations up there you can see. It's a pretty amazing part of the world, and with orthographic scenery, it's like you're really flying over it.
523, contact center 119.
Pretty awesome.
1995,
6 o'clock here in my part of the world. Got to make this flight go a little faster. So I was thinking about taking a more scenic route. Don't believe we will. If we come over at 10.5,
Center, flight set 406 with you, 13.5. I'm claiming climate.
it's 3,500 feet over Wayne. That's okay.
Center, is normal speed, climbing change, flight level 230.
With you and also with you.
Normal speed, flight level 230, flight set 406.
That way, quite a ways, is Canyonlands National Park and Arches. See sort of the Badlands out there, the mesas.
215, contact center 128.37. 2837, come on.
Pretty great. And then Capitol Reef is up there. That mountain there is Thousand Lake Mountain. And this is Boulder. They actually have reverse names. Originally, this one was supposed to be Thousand Lake, and that one was supposed to be Boulder, but they got mixed up on one of the first maps that was made, and they've been messed up ever since. That over there is the Escalante National Monument. At least parts of it. That looks pretty good down there, doesn't it?
Compass 6064, 12-1, climbing via the Dot 2, speed 280, 180.
Compass 6064, center, resume normal speed, climbing maintain flight level 230.
Normal speed, climb maintain flight level 230, compass 6064.
Yeah, these clouds all look alike to me. I don't know what I'm doing with the cloud and replacement textures. I put them in the right folders.
Climb maintain flight level 350.
I don't know what's going on.
350, sky was 551.
Coast Guard 2713, contact center 125.
They certainly still need to fix the flickering clouds.
125.27 for Coast Guard 2713 today.
Pretty amazing topography out there. Couple of fields, we'd probably get to that one if we needed to.
Yes, 514, contact center 125.72.
2572, good day, sky 551.
Okay. Cruising along.
Center, good afternoon. Falcon 790, Papa Charlie 12.3. Climbing via descent up to 16,280 on a speed assigned.
Falcon 790 Delta Charlie, looking to good evening, resume normal speed, climbing change flight level 230.
Normal speed up to 230 for 790 Delta Charlie.
Uh-oh. We've got world traffic, we've got pilot ATC, we've got X-chat, we've got, or the stick and rudder chat thing, we've got a lot going on here. 1625 is where we want to set our mixture. Give or take.
Air 514, clear direct, highly.
Clear high, let's get you 514.
140 knots, we're not exactly cooking it, are we?
Air 514, contact approach 124.85.
Do not crosswind.
5 up over there.
Alright, so that's Capitol Reef National Park, moving up that way there.
Number 3452 with Charlie traffic, no faster, contact center 125.32.
That's how it looks.
532, Kilo Charlie, so long.
Hank's filling the Badlands out there with those mesas.
American 1849.
Boy, in 3D, this is pretty amazing, I gotta say.
American 1849, Scenic Ridge direct swamp, cross swamp, maintain 8,000, Palm Beach, altimeter 3004, I will call you speed reduction.
Okay, direct swamp, swamp at 8,000.
Okay, we're gonna come right across the edge of the mountain here. There is the reservoir, that's on the chart. Yep. Okay, so we are only Compass Rose is 20, so we're about 20 miles out. Be there in 6 or 7 minutes.
Charlie Golf, Golf, Lima, Oscar, descend and maintain 15,000, Palm Beach, altimeter 3004.
Down to 15,000, 3004, CGGLO.
I think we're loading a new scenery tile. Hey, Tipico, good to see you. Yep, that's Boulder on the left. Remember, you're exactly right. I don't know why suddenly we're having a real delay here, but... Yep, that's Boulder. I forget the name of that little reservoir.
About 449
That's Boulder.
Maintain 15,000, Palm Beach, altimeter 3004.
3004 and 15,000, 402.
And we've got Capitol Reef over here. And there we can see the fields of Torrey and Teasdale.
38 kilometer maintained.
And then through that valley there is Loa, that's where the field is, so that's where we're headed.
Number 499.
Trying to move my head more slowly so it's not as hard to watch. 122.9.
770
Oh, what am I doing?
Number 770 Juliet Tango, cross swamp, and maintain 8,000, Palm Beach, altimeter 3004.
Center November 15, Juliet Golf, weather.
Swamp at 8,000 on 3004,
Did I turn it down or turn it off? Center November 15, Juliet Golf, weather.
About 5 weeks to November, American 920, maintain 280 knots.
Not reading it for me for some reason.
4.85.
280 on
Salt Lake Center November 15, Juliet Golf.
the speed 2485, American 920.
We disconnect and reconnect. There's something, it's not liking pilot to ATC right now. I can tell. I don't know what the problem is.
American 942 cross Millsy at the maintain 16,000 at
American 2565.
See if it works. Center November 15 Juliet Golf weather.
American
Yeah, it's not reading it. It's showing the push to talk is connecting.
210 American 2565.
Center weather. Salt Lake Center November 15 Juliet Golf radio check.
November 111 Mike uniform.
Yeah, it's not translating anything. Some kind of bug with pilot to ATC. All right, well, what's the nearest weather I could probably get? Probably Hanksville. It doesn't have weather. Let's see what it gives us.
45 Kilo Charlie, common maintain, level 370.
Up to 370 Kilo Charlie.
No nearby observations. Okay, let's check Richfield. Oops.
It's
probably my next closest.
410.
410. That's Papa Doc.
Come on. I'm missing the sightseeing. Let's see here. Richfield, METAR. Nearest is Delta. We don't have any METAR there either. Okay, well, we're gonna just have to guess. Right at your 3 o'clock. Yeah. Well, so that's Torrey, right there. That's Shooting Star Ranch down there, if I remember. Right there.
10 miles, 3 miles in diameter.
And that's the road out to Capitol Reef.
Right, you should be fine at present course.
Capitol Reef is down there, and then if we come back this way. Oh, I'm feeling that. Teasdale is up there. And then up there, that knob right there, that formation right there, I used to own some of that property.
American 1011 Center,
all right, we are coming up to Loa, so let's start backing out of our manifold pressure. We are now about 5 miles due east. Let's switch over. Main Wonderland traffic, OVH 15 Juliet Golf is 5 miles due east of the field, 9,800. We're going to overfly the field for a wind check. We'll overfly at 8,500 feet, Main Wonderland. The airport is down there. The road comes out of Torrey, goes up past Bicknell. There's the field right there. Thousand Lake Mountain on that side. Yeah, Grover. That's cool. And we've got Boulder Mountain on that side, and I have to say, in VR, it looks pretty spectacular. That's Bicknell. We've got the Fremont River down there, which can have some pretty good fly fishing in it. wonder if the clouds are what's slowing me down. I don't know. All right. Main Wonderland traffic, ovation 15 Julie Golf, 3 miles south of the field. We're going to overfly the field east to west, 8,500. Wayne. It's cool, different buses and trucks and stuff in the new set of models that I put in. That's pretty cool. I don't know where my altimeter is. I feel like I'm low right now. So we're going to hold it right here. This is low enough. Got a little ground effect. Now, the latest imagery, and when I did this airplane, they still aren't lining up. Or this airport. I designed this one too, and depending on when I burn the ortho, it's a little bit off, even though I use imagery when I burn the ortho. I can't figure it out. Windsock? Anyone? Anyone? There's one right there, but I can't see which way it's blowing. It looks like it's blowing crosswind. Okay, we'll end on 3-1 with the crosswind. Wayne Wonderland traffic, ovation 15 Julie Golf, directly over the field. We are going to be making a teardrop for 45-degree entry left traffic into 3-1 Wayne Wonderland, I should say. Okay, time to start flying the airplane. Landing lights on. Mixture is set for maximum output. Fuel tank is on a full tank of gas. Start coming down. Again, I don't know what the altimeter is, so we're going to just eyeball it. That's distracting. I feel like I'm about 1,000 feet up here, maybe a little higher, so we'll go with it for now. Hey, FS, good to see you. Something's hitting the sim. There's been something. The last 3 flights just has not been smooth. I don't know what has been the cause of it, but I gotta get to the bottom of it. Maybe I need to reload my preferences. Wayne Wonderland traffic, ovation 15 Julie Golf is on 45 for left traffic into 3-1 Wayne Wonderland. Okay, heading bug set to 3-1. We feel like I'm about 1,000 feet. I'm gonna turn this off. That seems to have made some performance improvement by doing that. Wayne Wonderland traffic 15 Julie Golf is joining left downwind 3-1 Wayne Wonderland. Yeah, so the ortho doesn't match up, but it matched up when I used the matchup software in making the scenery, so I'm not quite sure if I could find the exact same tile. We're a little close, and we've got quite a crosswind, so we're going to keep crabbing. Gear down. Yep, and we've got quite a crosswind actually. So we're gonna turn straight to the numbers. First notch. Okay, gas is full. Undercarriage is down and locked. Mixture is set. Prop is full. Okay. Hello from the UK. Okay, we got to get ready. Sterile cockpit. Wayne Wonderland, Ovation 15 Julie Golf is turning to the numbers base to final 3-1. Wayne Wonderland. Why am I turning to the numbers? Because we got that big crosswind pushing us. There's our shadow. Keep trimming. 80 knots is about what we want. There we go. Ooh, it's pushing us. Okay, with the ortho offset, I have to figure out which one's the correct runway. The one on the left. Okay. This is looking good. Crosswind runway. Take some power out. Or crosswind landing, I mean. One on the left, one on the right. One on the right. We got fast there all of a sudden. Final flaps. A little high, a little side slip. Ready to add power here in a second. There we go. Keep that wing down. It's blowing harder than I thought. And because of the wind, the airplane will now skid all over the runway. There we go. More ground handling brought to you by the friends at X-Plane. Does so much well, but it does not do this well. Okay. That screeching tire noise is just even more insult to injury. Okay, we're down. It was a little bit of a fast approach, but with the wind, it doesn't worry me too much. Wayne Wonderland, traffic Ovation 15 Julie Golf, back taxiing 3-1 to the ramp. Wayne Wonderland. Yep, no ortho makes all the difference, and it is free. I was right about the wind, though, wasn't I? Okay, keep driving into the wind. Take this thing off for a second. It's cool. My seat in the cockpit is right where that seat is, so I put something on the seat and it stays there. Let's take our flaps up. We're not going to be going anywhere now. What time is it here? 6:30. Gotta go see my family. I wanted to get 2 flights in today, though. I'm not going to be able to fly, I think, in the real world this week, and I want to get my airplane brain working. So another little airport that I designed in X-Plane. It's got all default objects. I really only design airports and default objects now. I've gotten pretty good at being creative with them. And there's new objects in the World Environment Designer default for X-Plane 11 that you can get pretty creative with. I've been working on a Tampa for a while that's pretty cool. But little ones like this, so on the point-to-point flight here, if the airport I'm going to go to isn't 3D, I've been designing it. And I've been uploading them to the Scenery Gateway so that we can hopefully see them in future releases of X-Plane. This is one of the ways to sort of help out the community, because airports can seem barren if they haven't been developed. I don't know why this one doesn't line up with the ortho, though. When I put it in the Scenery Designer, it matches the ortho exactly. So it must be something about when I burn this particular airport. Up the hill. Yeah, I'd say the wind's blowing. We're here past the hold short. See, I even put a little porta potty over there. We'll park her over here and tie her down. And we'll go tonight and spend the night at the Red Lodge at Red River Ranch in Torrey. after having dinner at the Rim Rock Hotel. Okay, electronics off. Throttle back. Okay, we're here. Parking brake set. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. We are now in central Utah. From here, the next stop is Salt Lake City. And then from there up to Boise, outside of Boise. Twin Falls, I think I'm going to. And then to Boise. And then pretty soon we'll be in the Cascades. That's the plan, is to get to the Cascades eventually and fly all the way up past Seattle. And that's what I know. So thanks for watching. I'm going to save the flight, and we'll see you on the next flight. Thanks, everybody.